Manny, just any advice from him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to do.
And to repeat history conversations, you must be prepared not just for the question, but for the answer that comes back.
As the boxing world buzzes with anticipation for the electrifying showdown between the legendary Manny Pacquiao and reigning world champion Mario Barrios, fighters and fans alike are taking sides and the debate is heating up fast, some argue.
Travis Hartman with weighing in with Travis Hartman. I'm going to weigh in on the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old. Yes. Mario Barrios is a world champion. Yes. But I'm going to pick Manny Pacquiao. The southpaw from the Philippines, the Hall of Famer, the 8-division world champion. He is going to muster up enough from the past to come in here and beat Mario Barrios. And I'm going to roll with Manny Pacquiao for a decision over Mario Barrios in Vegas this Saturday on Amazon Prime pay-per-view. But also, Mario Barrios is going to pose a lot of threats versus Manny Pacquiao because he's a lot taller, he's a lot longer, and he's younger. And he's a world champion. It's for the WBC world title. Manny Pacquiao's first fight after being retired for 5 or 6 years now. And he chooses a world title fight. Manny Pacquiao by decision.
When boxing royalty speaks, the world pays attention, and Sugar Ray Leonard isn't ready to count Manny Pacquiao out just yet. Drawing from his own experience with comebacks, Leonard highlights the mental war that fighters endure after a long layoff.
Actually, I can't comment too harshly on that because I've made more comebacks than everybody. I hold a record, undisputed. You know? Yeah. But you know what? Hey, do what you want to do, man. You know what, man? It's all up here and it's here. It's what you got. It's what you use. Again, there's no way to answer this, but stay healthy.
Drawing a parallel to his iconic 1987 comeback against Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard stresses that Manny Pacquiao's return hinges on unshakable mental discipline and emotional fortitude. He cautions that true preparation goes far beyond physical conditioning. It's about resetting the mind to withstand the unforgiving realities of the ring.
What kind of challenges he's going to face, having been a great fighter yourself and him, comparable and career-wise? What kind of challenges do you think he's going to face, and any advice on him doing things a certain way that maybe you found you did a mistake or this and that, give or take?
You know what? When I came back that one horrible time, it was all me. It was my mindset. It was the way I felt like I believe I could win. I trained hard, but you know what? I won't do it again. You know what I mean? I won't do it again. But I can't tell someone don't do that. But I made too many comebacks.
Mm-hmm. As for Manny, just any advice from him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to ask.
Then there's Bernard the Executioner, Hopkins, the ultimate symbol of longevity in boxing. As the oldest fighter ever to hold a world title, Hopkins sees shades of his own late career resurgence in Manny Pacquiao. In an interview with The Ring, he shared his unwavering support.
If Pacquiao is successful, he will become tied with the record I set and broke from George Foreman as the oldest champion to win a major title in the light heavyweight division in boxing. That's there. Fact check it. Fact check it is there. That's your generation. Y'all fact check a lot. I got a daughter that's 26. So I got a nephew that's 18, 19, all between 17 and 30, all in between. They keep me up on game. They keep me up on all the fact check. So I'm letting you know. That's one of the reasons Pacquiao is coming out to do that. And other reasons too, but that's one of the majors.
In a recent interview, Manny Pacquiao revealed that his return to boxing isn't fueled by outside expectations. It's a deeply personal journey to reconnect with his first love. After stepping away in 2021, the world champion turned politician, felt unmoored, realizing that life outside the ring, in public office,
I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. Always thinking boxing, and even in my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym, and I always work out every day, like playing basketball, playing badminton. So I really love exercise, and I really miss boxing.
How much of this comeback is about money, if at all?
No, the comeback. The reason why I come back is because I want to. I miss boxing. I mean, I want to be a champion again, and I can still that. In my heart, in my mind, I can still be a champion.
Manny Pacquiao's upcoming clash with Mario Barrios on July 19th, 2025, marks a pivotal chapter in the Filipino icon's storied career. At 46 years old and returning after a 4-year absence, Pacquiao's comeback has stirred major excitement.
Basically, your interpretation is that the box believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody Pac and Tank that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank
so,
and Pac.
okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve the Barrios fight off of 3 years off and a loss to Ugas.
And that's Crimea River, man. That's what boxing is. But longer deserve a Canelo fight?
Manny, when you beat Barrios, what's next? Are you going to fight Ryan Garcia, Haney, Lopez, Gervonta Davis? Are you ready to go through these fights?
One at a time.
But you want those guys.
We'll see. We'll see. I always, I cannot say after this, like I'm going to fight like that, but one at a time. After the fight, we can see, we can talk like.
According to Manny Pacquiao's advisor, Sean Gibbons, the plan is clear: reclaim the WBC welterweight title, and then chase a long-awaited dream. Fight with Gervonta Tank Davis.
Gervonta Tank Davis has a 6 to 7 fight.
Sugar Ray Leonard has also thrown his support behind a potential Pacquiao versus Mayweather rematch, insisting that fans deserve to see it happen. For Leonard, it's not just about the money, it's about legacy, history, and giving the sport's most passionate audience what they've been craving. People will watch it, he said.
Mayweather and Pacquiao. Would you be interested in seeing that rematch?
I mean, yeah. You're at a different stage in your life.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally.
Right.
It can be a great fight.
Right.
Put it this way. It should be done.
It should be done.
It should be.
It will help boxing in the sport. You think the sport needs it?
In a crazy way.
In a crazy way?
Yeah. I mean, put it this way. You know, and as much people say when he's 40 years old, people will watch it.
Manny's last fight, he looked phenomenal.
He looks phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
And Mayweather, the last one, he fought a kickboxer. He fought Conor McGregor. His last few fights were too.
Well, when he beat that guy from...
the Asian guy. But it was a kickboxer. He was a kickboxer. He wasn't a professional boxer.
I think it's called Tommy Harris.
Renowned boxing coach Abel Sanchez has offered a more measured perspective on Pacquiao's comeback, while acknowledging that the Filipino legend's speed and reflexes may not be what they once were. Sanchez emphasized that Pacquiao's punching power is still very real.
Another fight that's coming up is Manny Pacquiao coming back to fight Mario Barrios for the world title. Obviously, Pacquiao's been out of the ring for 4 years. He's not had a victory for 6. What do you make of Pacquiao coming straight back into a world title fight?
Well, I think Manny's a great fighter, and I think Manny's got a great career behind him. I think he picked the lesser of the welterweight champions. I think he has a good chance of making it a good fight. Whether he can win or not at this stage, at this age, I should say. Sometimes the mind tells you pull the trigger, but the body can't. So is it going to be that? What is he? 46, 47 years old, something like that. Yeah. Bernard Hopkins was a different kind of animal. Bernard Hopkins never really had the kind of tough fights like Manny's had. So,
veteran trainer Joel Diaz has offered a stark assessment of Manny Pacquiao's return. expressing serious doubts about the wisdom of the comeback. In Diaz's view, Pacquiao shouldn't be stepping back into the ring, and he sees Mario Barrios as having the clear advantage. He emphasizes that the physical toll of a 12-round fight will favor the younger.
Yeah. Mario Barrios is younger. He's younger. He's big. He's a big boy. I mean, he still has a little bit more youth in him than Manny. You know, Manny, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mario Barrios is probably same size as Margarito.
I think so, like 5'10", 5'11".
Around there, yeah. And Manny at this age, he shouldn't be fighting. You know, I mean, in my opinion, I respect the man a lot. He gave the sport of boxing his life. He gave us great moments, great memories.
In a recent interview, respected trainer Greg Hackett voiced serious concerns about Manny Pacquiao's upcoming bout, suggesting the boxing legend may be overestimating what he can still do in the ring. Hackett pointed to the significant challenge of facing a younger, active opponent like Mario Barrios, warning of the risks involved in such a high-stakes return.
Not knock him out, but, you know what I mean, beat him on the cards, beat him behind that jab.
Similar to like Ugas, the Ugas fight?
Yeah, like on some like that. It's a good fight, but it's more of a good fight for Barrios. Pacquiao don't need it, but Pacquiao want to come back, and he want to come back with a bang, so, I mean, why not? If he can make it happen, make it happen. Because I would love, if Barrios was my fighter, I would love to have a Pacquiao on the record. I mean, I would love something like this. And that's a fight you know you got to get ready for.
It's a fight that boxing fans are going to criticize you for.
Yeah.
But the reality is Manny Pacquiao has a diehard fan base that you're going to make money with that fight.
Yeah.
Renowned trainer Robert Garcia, while honoring Manny Pacquiao's extraordinary legacy, has expressed concern about the physical toll that age takes on even the most elite fighters. Garcia cautions that no matter how legendary the athlete, the body doesn't respond the same way with time and against younger, stronger opponents. That decline can become painfully evident.
Retirement.
Well, Pacquiao's a big name, and obviously Barrios a great fight for Barrios because, you know, he's a champion, and I think Pacquiao, you know, being that they both have connections with PBC, that's the easiest fight to make. So, you know, getting another title opportunity, I you know, just the name obviously, but I really believe that, you know, Pacquiao shouldn't be fighting. I think it's actually going to be a little, I don't want to say sad because he's going to make a lot of money, so we can't feel sorry for him. But at 46, almost 47, it's almost impossible for, you know, I'm just 4 years older, 4 years older than him, and it's not easy to try to think you're gonna get in shape and be able to perform like the way you were, when you were in your 20s and 30s.
You think it's impossible for him to beat Mario Barrios right now?
Well, it's not impossible because he has power. That he should have that power. Barrios is big and a strong boy, so I don't see that happening. But is it possible? Anything's possible. You know, George Foreman did it. There's been others that do it. You know, but I really don't see it happening.
But Pacquiao's speed's the name of his game. Do you think he doesn't have that? There's no way he doesn't have the same speed as before.
There's no way, bro. You guys, I don't know if you guys seen his last performance.
The exhibition against that big guy.
It was actually embarrassing to see that shit. You know, so it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. You know what I mean?
If Pacquiao wins, what does that do for him? Where does that put him all time?
Hell, come on, at that age, after like a few years, I don't know how many years he's been out.
Boxing analyst Teddy Atlas has taken a closer look at Mario Barrios' physical attributes and career trajectory, noting that Barrios moved up in weight and isn't a natural welterweight. This, Atlas argues, could make his perceived size advantage less significant than it appears, potentially evening the odds against Manny Pacquiao.
Not naturally as big a man as those other welterweights. So start there. That's a fair point. He moved up in weight, Barrios. So he's not a naturally big, natural welterweight. And of course, we understand Pacquiao has moved up. My God, I don't even know when he first turned pro. You would have thought maybe he could have been a jockey.
Yeah,
I mean he was
108 pounds, right?
Yeah, jockeys are about 105 pounds, I think, somewhere around that Neighborhood. I mean, can you imagine him though going to the whip? He might have killed the horse. That's the only thing. Yeah, you would have had Petter. What is it called? Peter, whatever. Peter. You would have had Peter coming after you. You know, look what he did to this horse. You know, but look, I love Pacquiao. One of my favorite people. One of my favorite fighters in the whole world. He's moved up from like whatever. Incredible weight. People forget about that. That's why I brought it up. How many weight classes this man has really moved up. Incredible. Just incredible. But now, yeah, Barrios wouldn't be as big as those other guys, but he's still a guy that's confident. He's a guy that's a world champion. He's a guy who throws a lot of punches. He's a guy who's younger, who's active, you know, who... I know you can't go by this guy beat this guy, but he could beat that guy, but he could beat this guy. But you can't go by that in my business, in this business, because styles make fights. But you're right. He beat Ugas. You could say Ugas was a little older than when he fought him a little bit, than when Pacquiao fought him, and maybe that made a difference, whatever. But he did take a lot of punishment, Pacquiao, in the Ugas fight. I thought that Pacquiao, for his age...
Despite Mario Barrios' clear physical advantages being 16 years younger with notable height and reach over the 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao, many seasoned boxing professionals still believe Pacquiao deserves the benefit of the doubt. Hello?
Manny Pacquiao returns to the ring against a young fighter, champion WBC, Mario Barrios. How do you see that fight playing out?
Barrios is a tall guy, and he's a tough guy. You know, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because Pacquiao is a champion, the holder of the records of 8 divisions, and he knows how to fight, he knows how to win, so you always got to give it that opportunity for him to show up. And now whoever shows up in that ring, whether it's a desire to win or just try to be there, that's a question that we have to see. But I believe that he has the ability to do something to win the fight against Barrios.
Do you think Manny Pacquiao's veteran footwork and lightning-fast combinations can neutralize Mario Barrios' size, youth, and reach advantage? Or is this shaping up to be the kind of night where Barrios' physical edge demands a knockout? Share your take in the comments below.